Hello, everybody, and welcome back into Mr. Cat Season 2. It is, of course, the playoffs, and we have one hell of a series for you in this best of three. It is Execration versus Faceless, the best teams of the best here in the SEA region, duking it out, of course, for our entertainment and for some prize money as well at the end of the road. It's the first round in the upper bracket. Whoever wins this will move on. Losing this will bring you down to the lower bracket to another best of three. Thank you so much for joining us here on MoonducktV. My name is Mont. Joining me today is Trent. Trent Pax, of course. Trent, we had a fantastic first series. What do you expect out of this second series for us today?
Should be just as grand, honestly.
10 seconds
Should be
remaining.
rather fantastic here. I'm very excited. Looking forward to just a little bit more of my SEA Dota. Some different bands. No Earth Spirit taken out so far. So kind of a cool start from Faces here with a Silencer. We still have their Magnus in play, which they've been playing all the time, which, by the way, goes well with a Silencer. We've seen Silencers and Storm Spirits making a comeback. Of course, Silencer, Bat Rider. Who knows where we'll wind up?
Honestly, the picks are going to be so much different than the first series. And I liked the picks in the first series, but they were, I think you could call them standard to a certain extent, just based off the bands of the picks alone. There are very few picks that were really shocking to us, I think, that really said, whoa, wow. I guess there's not many of those picks to begin with anymore. I think a lot of stuff is pretty standard now, but Faceless is a team that is known for doing some crazy stuff. The off-lane, I don't think the off-lane Magnus is super insane, but what they pair it with a lot of the time is very interesting. They pick a ton of Anti-Mage. Terrorblade has picked a lot. Ember Spirit. They have a big, wide variety, of course. They can play. Faceless Void is another one. There's so much they can do with this lineup on Faceless, Trent. Uh-oh.
Yeah, now they're even thinking, like, what do we do? Do we pick Crystal Maiden? Are we CM players?
Are you really on that CM train again?
I mean, it's a good hero.
Yeah, Execration does play it at least a little bit. Execration does pick it up from time to time.
Pretty strong.
Yeah, I'm down for it, but it's the Lone Druid
he's still in the pool. That is the play. Yeah, okay.
That is a great pick.
Meepo!
Oh,
wow.
The Meepo from Faceless. The first two pick Meepo. Maybe they think if it gets to the second ban phase, he gets banned out, so they pick it second here. It's back, baby. It's been picked once in this tournament already by Faceless. It's being picked again here as we get into this playoff.
That's pretty wild, considering Weaver is still in the pool, and he's like, although Silence, Earth Spirit, very good, hard to buy items up against, so you have to go like BKB, but against Lone Druid, Weaver considered so strong. And yeah, they just dive right in, man. Meepo time, it seems.
Faceless are going to play what they want to play. It seems as if that's the case anyway. And whatever Execration want to do, they can do. I think this is going to be a slugfest, to be honest with you. I should correct myself. Faceless has not played a Meepo game this tournament. It was another team that played Meepo this tournament. It was either, I think it was Warriors Community. I might be.
Probably. I can't remember off the top of my head, to be honest.
Anyway.
But yeah, we've had a couple Meepos, not too many.
Execration's turn.
That's a Tide ban.
Yeah, that is strange.
That's how you know you're respected as Ice Ice Ice, dude.
His
Your Tide still gets banned.
I mean, we've seen his Brewmaster. I don't think Brewmaster's been picked up a bit more commonly recently, but it's not the. I mean, people think that hero is garbage. You remember hearing PBD talk about it, And Ice Ice Ice's Brewmaster is something to be feared. There's other offlaners. Centaur is a pretty common one that's still available. It's such a wide hero pool, against this. It's nifty for Faceless to have this opening start. Magnus, of course, we talked about. I don't know, man. What are you thinking about here?
Yeah, I'm still considering the Magnus. I still like that Brewmaster, as you said. Good control against Lone Druid. You just toss him in the air. If I look towards Execration combos with the Earth Spirit, I start to think about the OD still in terms of a mid setup. And they do have the final pick. And the Wyvern ban, I guess maybe a Sven ban too if they really want to, if they're worried about a Lone Druid mid. But I think Wyvern ban is enough to secure your Meepo.
I'm excited for this. Let's see how this turns out.
We still have the Centaur. Maybe that's probably the biggest question Face is looking at right now. It's are they going to pick Centaur next? 'Cause if they don't, we can pick it for ourselves. But do we really want to give Centaur and Lone Druid? And they're going to hand it over.
Shadowfiend ban comes out. So you imagine that the Centaur ban is coming, or the Centaur pick rather is coming for.
I would guess yes. That would. I mean, what else is there? There's still the Sand King. He's still very strong. He's pretty good against Meepo. It's not too bad.
I don't think you pick Magnus here when you already have Lone Druid.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, there it is. Good call.
Radiant.
He's one of those heroes.
The Stampede is just so good right now. In all honesty, we saw it in game number 2 of the last series. Stampede is a very clutch ability. Not to mention, he's got plenty of good utility and damage going his way. He's a hard
10
offlaner. He's a beefy guy to take down. It's very difficult. So we'll see how it goes.
5 seconds remaining.
Faceless, their offlaner still available. Their support's still available, and that's going to be one of them. Disruptor's picked up.
Execration's turn.
Interestingly enough, I mean the static storm is pretty good against the Centaur, so you can't use that Stampede, and it pretty much against anybody in general.
I wonder what else they do with their
10
Meepo.
seconds remaining.
I mean, we assume it'll be going mid. So we have our Disruptor and
5
our
seconds
Silencer.
remaining.
Gives our Silencer our most likely the Helm of the Dominator build.
Reserve time.
And we still look for our position 1 and our position 3 here. And that'll be the next 2 picks for Faceless, as Execration will have that final one to try and figure out what they want to throw, assumedly in the mid lane. So this can just be our 5, and it'll be a Venge with the possible
Radiant
chance,
team
I
pick.
suppose, of some shenanigans, but should just be a 5 Venge.
Yeah, I think you're probably right about that. But
Good to swap out from the Disruptor.
yeah, a solid pick overall. Good damage, good disable. I mean,
10
Avenge
seconds
or
remaining.
Spirit Roaming combination in terms of support duo is very, very strong with the Centaur on top
5
of it all.
seconds
A
remaining.
lot of damage, a lot of control, a lot of mobility. But this time it's Faceless next
Reserve
for their
time.
pick. I'm trying to think. Off.
Can be either of the roles, yeah, could be.
I think either. I think they like to pick the one last if they do want to go for that. I think Mag is something we talked about, potentially good with the Meepo. You have the Brewmaster, as we talked about. What other offlane
Still
heroes are standing out to you?
Underlord, whom we haven't
Oh,
seen
yeah.
at all so far today.
Yeah.
I don't think they play it too much though.
No.
Faceless. And against Lone Druid, it's not like the best control either.
Oh, they banned Timber. I was gonna say Timber.
Yeah, no, I could take it a little bit too early there. And... Hey,
Wow.
look who it is!
Execration's
playing it back.
turn
You're
to bat.
one game late for calling it. But yes,
Damn it!
that is
I
correct.
don't see it this game. That's why. It's good to remove silences. It's strong
yeah.
in that aspect, but it's a single target saver when you have a Meepo, so that's a little bit
10
odd in
seconds
some ways.
remaining.
That
But
is
exciting
strange.
nonetheless. I love me some Abaddon.
5 seconds
Yeah,
remaining.
it's a very interesting choice to be sure. I'm sure they have some idea of what they want to do here. It doesn't have the
Reserve time.
lockdown that some of the other heroes that they would have grabbed, like a Brewmaster or a Mag. So it's kind of interesting they go for the Abaddon. They could be doing some crazy shenanigans here and have a very surprising 5th pick. But we'll wait and see how that does pan out. Execration, they're more than likely going to ban out some black heroes here. He is, again, a very wide hero pool. He's played everything from LC to AM
Yeah.
to, I think he played the Troll. I'm pretty sure it was, or the PA, I can't remember.
I think they picked a PL at one point in this tournament
Yep,
as
they
well.
did. It didn't work out very well, but they picked one for him.
Radiant team
They-
back.
I mean, there's the Weaver ban. I mean,
They
not only
didn't-
do they have Abaddon, but it's up against the Lone Druid, so
Yeah.
kind of the go-to hero lately.
Black's also played the Pudge. He's the Pudge player for this team, it seems, and a damn good one at that. So they switch their roles around just so that they can have
10
Black play the
seconds
Pudge,
remaining.
and it usually works out pretty well.
They've been playing a lot of that Wraith King we
5
talked about as
seconds
well.
remaining.
Oh yeah, good call. They just have such a very, very wide hero pool to work
Reserve
with.
time.
Terrorblade is another one, but it's so hard to ban around for Execration. But they just ban the smart thing. They ban out the Weaver. Get it out of there. And
It's
now
crazy because this is the first time they've played against a Lone Druid in like 3 weeks. They always ban it out. When they were playing up against it,
Radiant
they were
team pick.
opting it towards like Clinks was a hero that they liked, and then PA, which I was also actually thinking about PA anyway. So it looks like they have played it lately, but that was with a Magnus. I kind of like PA here though, with like a lot of the control from the Meepo and then the global silence and just like YOLOing in and
10
diving
seconds remaining.
with Abaddon and the shields too. PA could be fairly strong.
5 seconds remaining.
We'll wait and see. I'm less sure of the PA, but
Reserve time.
I think this is because there's not a Magnus.
Slark is safe too, actually. Forgot about Slark.
Uh,
Not bad.
there's again, there's just so many options, and I'm like waiting for them to pick up some crazy hero here that just doesn't fit, and all of a sudden they start swapping things around or something. It's probably not going to happen. They'll just pick a 1 here, I would imagine, but I wouldn't put it past them.
We're gonna go with the Clinks. Final answer.
Final answer's Clinks. Okay. I will say. I don't know. I have no idea.
Remaining.
Jug.
Oh,
That's
boo.
safe
Baby
pick.
hero.
Wow.
Boo.
Exciting stuff.
To pick.
So this must be so they don't get some weird ass lane for the Meepo.
Yeah.
Things send the Jug mid. Like what if they went like Axe or something stupid and just sent one of those dumb things where you just pick a hero and try and lane against the Meepo?
10 seconds remaining.
They've covered their bases pretty well.
5 seconds remaining.
I guess Abaddon just runs at you. That's how you kind of initiate in fights with Faceless. They don't have that
Reserve
one,
time.
big blink Slithering Crush, blink call, blink, stop kind of thing. Doesn't really exist. Maybe the Meepo blink, poof, Earthbind it up.
Invoker.
Followed up by the
Ooh.
Execration Invoker, which is pretty exciting.
That must have been a little bit of a tough call for them to decide between Invoker or OD.
Why the Invoker in this situation? Just because the Sunstrike maybe in the early game or late
Yeah, I
game
think we've
potentially?
seen the power of Earth Spirit plus Invoker. Like, although you don't get the setup mid, so you can't kill there, which is not really going to happen because Meepo's going to be roaming a bunch, or it'll just be a Jug and stuff anyway. So this allows you to combo with your Earth Spirit across the entire map. Go for Sunstrike plays.
Yeah.
Like, still good synergy, but just a little bit different. And I need to turn out a light.
Why?
Like, blasting my eyeballs.
Yeah. It's like, it sounded like a very weird. I don't know. I gotta turn this light out. Hold on a second, guys. The daylight is
10
coming over the
seconds remaining.
Colorado mountains here. Not that we could see them because I'm in the basement.
5 seconds
But,
remaining.
All right, I'm back.
I have a window. It's a beautiful morning as the light shines through.
I prefer my dank basement.
Dark, dank basement. Yeah, mine's
Yeah.
pretty dank too, to be fair. In the truest sense of the word, not in any, drug sense, you fucking crazy people out there. Hey, let's look at the shopkeepers again. The side shoppers. You can't really. There's no,
yeah, I
look at
low
these
lit on
guys.
top of him too. That was that was pretty
This
good.
guy's got the Fu Manchu down here. This bottom one. He's a good lad. It looks like the top one is just. He's a bit bigger, a bit more round. I wonder who's got the better gig between the two of them. I guess the one in the Radiant. It always feels like the Radiant shopkeepers are just way better off. Just looks nicer. They've got a better house.
Maybe it's that whole like nice friendly forest compared to deathly scarred ground.
I mean, it's not even that. Like, yeah, okay, the ground's shitty. The place is shitty. But it's like, if some of them don't even have actual huts. Like, there's carpets over at the Radiant Secret Shop. The Dire Secret Shop's just like, I have a hut.
Dude, he is a bear rug. Do you not see that bear rug?
Yeah, but do you see his house? Look at it. It's not. It's like a freaking. It's worse than
30
a
seconds to battle.
tree house.
Pretty shitty.
It's not great.
The expected lanes here, I would say. A little bit of aggressive play coming out here from our Earth Spirit. DJ hiding out. Not
didn't see
spotted
him
in his
there.
little encampment here.
Lumic is nearby. Owa or 5593 is nearby to help out if they try to contest this, but it looks like they just want to put some small little pressure poke and prod, see if they can get it. Activista will go, but there was no follow-up. They looks like they were kind of
The battle
not really coordinated there. Rolling Boulder, it's going to hit onto Nuts. No Magic Missile, they just used it. Kinetic Field, and so that'll stop them from getting the stomp off. Here's the Blade Fury. Black is like, yes, I will take some free damage. Arcane Curse. DJ, I think, is dead. First Blood will go to XY. Magic Missile went into Nuts. They can't find. They're going to
Nuts is
probably
kinetic,
find
kinetic.
2 kills here with XY going into Lumic. I think Black went the wrong direction. Lumic might actually live. Kinetic Field is up for Nuts, and he's going to use it, just narrowly missing. It was a good attempt.
Yeah, nice try at the max
Black,
range.
if Black goes in the Venge, that's another kill, but I think he was busy elsewhere.
All right, well, Silencer gets it. That's a -2. Can we start the game?
Yeah, that's not a
And
good start.
lots of gold for him, too.
I do want
He
to
can
point
get
out
some booties.
before we forget, there was a ward up here at the top shrine. No, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. My bad, everybody.
Fired. Got demorted.
I know how much that pisses people off when you're casting, so I apologize to everybody out there. But there was a ward there, and you can see the sentry clearly dewarded. So one of the dire wards now gone. The other behind the tower here to start things off. And it is a try versus try lane. And with the start that Faceless have had, they're in a very good position. DJ already running away from XY, making sure he can get out. And God, DJ playing Deer Spirit is very scary. He's one of the most skilled individual players out there. But he's going to have to use some work here today.
Yeah, this comes back to that whole idea of just using the Earth Spirit more globally than the actual like mid lane sort of a ganking power.
Man,
Good pull here, but they can't do anything about it.
they really can't. XY hits pretty hard already, even without the claves. Jeez, it's not great.
Denied.
Now Japs, he's got his Meepo clone. One of the Meepos already taking a fair bit of damage. His Nando is trying to harass the Nando-voker with level 2 Exort, level 1 Wex. Get some good auto attack damage. Japs is taking care of him here. It's pretty low in HP. Very low.
Top lane. Oh, he's gonna come for a shrine, and they have Sunstrike queued up here.
This is dangerous.
Oh, he doesn't send
He's
the
gonna
weak
scout
one.
With, yeah, he's going to scout with the other one. DJ's just going to roll away, and so the shrine is now safe to use if they want to. I think Jabs is still questioning it. He's just going to take the Dark Summoner Camp first. God, at level like 3, you could just do so much damage to that freaking Dark Soul Summoner Camp already. Just clear out camps with 2 sets of poofs, I should say.
God love shrines. They're handy for that stuff too.
Nice against Gabi in the top lane.
Possibly
Going-
the most boring lane you'll ever see.
Yeah, but it's going pretty well for Gabi, I will say this much. Yeah, it's not really excited, but it is. Jabs getting jumped out by DJ.
Oh.
DJ's like, I thought it was lower HP than that. Good boulder smash to get him out. You saw the Geo Strike doing some nice work to slow him down, but DJ's just going to have to sit back and wait for a bit.
You almost had that.
Yeah, Gabby's actually not doing too hot up here. 10 last hits. Ice is loving life.
Yeah, he really is. They can't deal with him, it looks like. Now, Lumic has rotated, so they've blown up the tri-lane. Down bottom.
Ice doesn't care though. He's level 4. He's got double mangoes, so plenty of regen. Still has another tango to go.
He has a Quelling Blade too, so last hit he's even easier. I mean, he's crushing this bear.
Yeah, he's got another full level 2 before Root will be up.
gonna have
This
level
is
6
just
too.
about 4.
He's about to hit level 5 on Ice. This is becoming very quickly a bad lane.
Hasted XY too.
Yeah, he's gonna get some free shots on the Lumic behind, and now he gets behind the tower. They want the bear, the Arcane Curse. I don't know how much you dive here as the Abaddon. Good Savage Roar actually saves the bear. It looks like.
Oh, they
Last
might get
auto
it.
attack won't be enough. The Mist Coil, however, will. Nice play from Ice. That's 300 gold. And Gabi has no resummon for 25.
That's
Might be
actually
the
so
more
hard to
important
quantify.
thing.
Look, he's top net worth now. It's actually so much gold.
Yeah, 300 at the beginning of the game is an insane amount. It is an insane amount. And he's just about level 6, so borrow time. Like, they won't be able to kill him even if they try.
Yeah, he could go into like phase boots too. If he wants to do that more aggressive Abaddon style. Start
This
building
is
that direction.
A fantastic start for Faceless. They've got 1 kill on the board. They're leading CS in every lane. I mean, Jabs has a lot of kills in CS, I will say that much. But
I wonder if he goes like Helm before Vlad's. Or if he just goes straight Vlad's. I mean, he's
On,
obviously got the
on Abaddon?
Bassi and... Yeah, on the Abaddon. Like, he's... You know, he'll have the headdress soon, so we'll find out, but
no, I think Helm's not a bad idea. They can get involved real early.
he's just so good with it. But Vlad's, of course, you have a Jug, you have a Meepo, and I'm sure he'll eventually get Vlad's either way, but...
I'm kind of leaning towards Helm now that you mentioned that. I don't know
Ice
if he'll
just
get
so
it, but
good with it, though.
Yeah,
you know?
he's amazing with that item. He can really be involved elsewhere, but they might want to have him just like sit back and farm with the rest of his team doing the same. I guess Black.
Well, the
would be
other thing
involved,
is
but-
there... Like, Helm's... Black will probably get a Helm, too, and you don't want to, like, waste the double aura and stuff if you're going to be fighting super early. You want to beat out this lone druid.
They have so many heroes up here, and guess what? He's got
Dude,
borrowed.
there's,
They're
like,
gonna
no way
kill
he
DJ,
dies.
I'm pretty sure. He uses the borrowed time to actually get triggered. Now Lumic's probably gonna go down to XY. Good Savage Roar. XY will get some more free shots, but there is nothing. Black has rotated up. He's got phase. I think he'll kill Lumic here.
Oh,
Oh,
mana.
just gets around. Gabi's probably the more important.
That's
target.
a little better, yeah.
Yeah, I
take
think
that.
I think Gabi would. Ooh, that block with the Blade Fury is there. He just resummoned his bear only to die.
Oh, DJ!
Yeah, DJ gets
Dead.
caught too. Black steps in front of the Omni Slash, gets a double kill. This is looking all of a sudden out of control for Execration right now.
Dire's
Man,
top
Faceless.
tower is under attack.
They are crushing it.
And,
Damn.
yeah, he'll just get Arcane, so this will be just group up Dota. They just want to like fight with their Meepo, or they don't even need the Meepo, honestly. We can fight as 4, so probably going to be the Vlad's first, I would guess.
Dire's top tower
Jabs
is
is just
under
farming like
attack.
crazy. He's got Treads, Iron Talon. He's like, good to go. I mean, we know how Meepos can get out of control if left alone. Dragon Lance will be next. And this will be a tier 1 tower. They can't fight into this Abaddon. They can't fight into Black. Easy.
Dire's top tower
And all of a
Possibly
sudden,
the funnest hero to play in the like offlane right now too. Just
Abaddon.
Oh yeah, he is. You just
So
can't
hard
kill
to
this
deal
guy.
with. How do you kill him? He's done a great job.
You need
Got
that
a-
team play though.
5,000 net worth advantage now coming up for Faceless. We've seen these leads before, and we've seen them slip away just based off of bad play. But we'll see if Faceless continues to strive for success.
They want XY.
They really
yeah.
want XY. They have
Oh,
wave.
creep!
His wave.
Radiant's bottom tower
Dude,
God.
he just
is
got
under
abandoned
attack.
by that creep. Lumic was just like, "Are you serious, dude?" I'm like, come on.
They're going to go anyway. Stampede the courier. Micro it. Sunstrike coming out. 5-5 will go down. Taking too much damage from the tower. Once back kinetic field. All of a sudden, this is going to turn into a 2-for-1. And they only got a support out of it. That is not a worthy trade in any way, shape, or form.
No, that's debated.
Baited indeed. They see Lumic, by the way. They have a ward there. Jab's
He's
gonna
probably
walk
dead.
Over, Earthbind him.
Oh,
Jab's
can't
took
quite
the
find the
wrong-
movement.
Yeah, he marked the wrong way. So you might actually be alive. Yeah, the Earthbind doesn't hit. But anyways, that's we'll rotate in. Time to take Tier 1 tower.
What have we here?
Oh, this is such a scary group up now.
Structures are fortified.
They don't even have black. I don't know if they need them. They're a little bit low on
Dyer's
mana, though.
bottom
They're going to back up in
tower is under
arcanes.
attack.
Shrine is up if they need it, but I don't think they do.
Damn. This guy's just bailing out hard. Just gonna let this guy suffer. Oh yeah, they have the shrine too, actually. So it looks like they'll just chill out for a moment here. Black, as he said, still bottom, and then Ice they'll just go stop this push top lane. Don't want to let Gabby get any free pressure on this tower, as it still sits hitless. That is insane. How is a tower at full HP in the lone druid lane at 8 minutes?
You're bad. He's really doing a lot of work. He might kill us there again. He doesn't want to use his borrowed time. Oh, no.
Good. It's a nice play.
Level 1 borrowed time.
Force that out.
Come into play. Whatever. It's not a particularly long cooldown. He just bought something, by the way. It's on the courier.
I think it's just a headdress for now.
It is.
Haste.
Man, faces are in. What do they have on the
They're
meter?
rolling.
One Dragonlane's completed. One more to go, potentially. Midas is done for Nando, but he needs some help here.
It's not bad considering he doesn't have a single Sun Strike kill.
That's why he's another haste streak. God. He does. That's a good point, actually.
Dyer's bottom tower.
They've been on the
is
back.
under
They've
attack.
got one kill in their name.
Dyer's bottom
I don't know.
tower
Who did they
has
kill?
fallen.
That one. I'm trying to
The silencer down bottom when he was like,
oh, yeah.
they sacked for that.
It's hard to remember considering how much of a good trade that was for Faceless.
Yeah, exactly. Top lane, and it's back up. So we'll see if he can
Well,
find
they-
TP.
maybe.
Might need to do a backpack
Alright,
switch.
they're going to get it. 2 more auto attacks, potentially. Should be. There it is. And he's fine. And they're going to run back in with XY.
Fights for these lands.
They
Who's
just-
level 6 and almost has Midas.
It's not even like expending a reincarnation, which is 200-second cooldown. It's
Dyer's
expending a,
middle
like a
tower
50,
is under
60-second
attack.
cooldown ability.
Dyer's structures are
matter.
fortified.
Nando coming back in to defend the Tier 1 tower mid.
Radiant's
Look at Nuts down bottom
tower
too.
is
He's
under
getting this
attack.
neutral camp, and then he's getting this experience too. Doesn't care about the gold at all. He
wants
just wants his
level 6.
Hellbear to die too.
Please go down. I want my level 6. Give it to me. Yeah.
Dude, the efficiency.
This is an
Like
efficient
soaking
team.
it all up.
Very
Oh,
efficient.
except then Meepo shows up. So much for my level 6. Could you leave, please?
Is the tome up?
No, look at this. That's a leave, please. That's a get the hell out of my lane, dude. Like,
Oh, dude,
I
he's
need
spam?
6. Yeah, he's like,
Yeah, that's
he just
great.
left.
Like, hello? Do you see what level I am? Do you want static storm at any point in this game? Good.
Meepos, man.
I mean,
Stop
he's got
everything.
80 stacks. Like you just said. Oh my god, he TVs everywhere. Poofs one out, then poofs back in. Double Dragonlance done already at 10 minutes into the game. It's the Meepo style for you, and now they can probably start fighting. They're going to group up. Abaddon has his full Vlad. No mech, actually. Full mech coming very soon. He's about to
Oh,
play that.
switched off. That's interesting.
Matt's Tier 1 tower is gone. See you
Dyer's
later.
Oh, yeah,
middle
Buckler's on the
tower has
courier.
fallen.
Midas for the silencer from XY. Tier 2, yeah, I don't think they defend this.
Was that a meatball? They barely did any damage.
Dyer's middle tower is
Healing
under
Ward
attack.
comes out, and then the Tier 2 tower is
Radiant's
gone.
top tower.
Meanwhile, they're barely taking the Tier 1 tower down top.
Dyer's middle
They're
tower
Nuts
also
is
looking
dancing
for a
bottom.
kill onto Owa. Wiggle his back. Static field, static storm. Good stampede, but I doubt that'll help him. He tries to juke down south. He's still more than likely dead. Good stop, actually. Here's a TP. Trying to eat his way through. They have glimpse. They don't. He might actually live here. Black gets caught in the tree line.
All
That was
right.
great TP, great play coming out. And they need that type of play. Actually gets him his blink dagger as he gets back home. Elsewhere, Jabs is sitting on the high ground. DJ, Global Silence comes out. The poofs are there. Earthbind doesn't stop that TP. They want Gabi. They have another Earthbind. At least they should. No, he used all of them at once. Surprised. They said they'll just take the bear. Maybe. Yeah.
Damage over time.
Yeah.
And XY even gets it. Oh. That Midas.
Give me that Midas. I mean, they could have gotten a couple of kills there, but Black getting gates potentially coming out from Execration. Nando is here, but everybody else is smoked up. Meanwhile, the Satyr Tormentor is going to come in.
Oh, they found him with the scan.
They know that he's here. Black needs to be careful. He's going to have to get a spin-off pretty damn quickly, but I don't know if it's going to happen. The stomp is up. So strike. See you later, Black. Finally, a big kill on the board for Execration.
Yeah. Nice job by our Centaur on the blink reveal. And now coming in deep, Lumic getting some good vision too, as that bottom one just expires. Some idea of what's going on in this jungle, and another ward here too. So, slightly predictable spots. See how long they last.
I think they just want him for this push in particular. They really want this Timber Tower. They were all at about a 9. They're still at about a 9,000 net worth disadvantage here, but getting this tower would significantly put them in a better position. Still,
How about a DD Nepo?
yeah, the point decker newly taken care of, and Ice X to the top one with a full mechanism and a Guardian Greaves recipe up next. They'll try to trade for the tier 2 in Execration.
Wow, I'm surprised they're even TPing here.
They are
Actually,
TPing hard, and there's a
I-
ward there.
they should
So
camp that.
Execration, you've been spotted, my friends. Even XY is like, I don't have global, but we can fight this. Glimpse back, trying to get the TP away. Arcane Curse. This is an awkward engagement for both teams, really. Nando takes the tower bottom. The tower top is still there. Here comes Ice. The TP. Yep. Nando's gone. This coil, not enough damage. Aben not able to get the kill. All right. Execration are doing a very good job splitting up this map right now. Look how much net worth they just got back just by that last couple of plays there.
Yeah, I'm really surprised they didn't just camp this from Faceless. Like, you have Ice on this tower. You don't see any TPs coming in. You have this vision, but they weren't quite in range to punish the 3-man TP onto the shrine. And, well, this is to be expected, though. Not really much you can do about this.
They sunstruck it, but I doubt they contest. Not that it would matter. By the time they get there, it's already dead. And now Jabs has an Aegis. He's not really faced any adversity this game, and I don't know if he will face any adversity as we continue on.
I'd say unlikely.
It's looking pretty good for him. He's going to have a Scythe next, too, in which case, I don't know. I mean, he's as farmed as he should be. The Invoker, not shockingly, considering how Nando has played, is keeping pace somewhat with the Meepo. I mean, as best as he can against a Meepo. Trent.
Yeah. Doter.
Doter and
I don't know. It's still so unlikely for Execration this game. Even like 5k lead, 15 minutes, we've seen it come back, but we're going to rely on some big Invoker plays, which we haven't really had a chance to showcase yet. There's a global later. There's something deeply ironic, though, to watch a Lone Druid get rooted, well, from the net, right? And then he gets silenced up, much like whenever Lone Druid roots you, then he immediately fears he can't cast anything. Like, that's kind of satisfying to watch.
He
He basically just got Lone Druided.
You just don't like that hero. I can tell already.
I mean, he's Lone Druid. He deserves it.
Nando?
That's going in, dude.
I think you are dead, my friend. Ooh, the Ghost Walk played through East. He is 100% dead. And that will lead to a tier 3 tower, if not more. It's just, it happens like that, man. It's 15 minutes into the game. The tier 3 is gone. The Mailer is getting assaulted. The Mailer is more than likely going to fall here. Lumic is looking for some sort of swap initiation. Gabi's nearby. They have the Saboteur, but this is a full set of Rax is dead.
This courier is bringing Greaves. 16
minutes into the game, Rax is gone.
Like, look how rich Ice is. He's 400 gold behind Jug.
He is fairly wealthy. It's like running in. It's like, fight me! Instead, we'll try to fight the Jug.
Oh, that silence.
It's working pretty well. Great static storm. The Earthbind comes out. Centaur caught. And that's plenty of damage for the Meepo. Just blows him away. This Spirit Bearer is done. See you later. He doesn't have another one for another 80 seconds. Centaur forced to buy back. They lose the Tier 3 tower. They won't get anything out of it. Ice says is like, let's run back in. Jab jumps in. Great move coming out. Oh, that damage was nuts. Good Meatball coming in along with the Centaur Stampede. Do some nice damage. Stomp.
That's a dieback.
But it's a dieback. GG called as well as it should be. Faceless, 16, 17 minutes into this, and they destroyed him. They fucking destroyed him.
I believe that's what we call a meepo.
Meatball.
Nasty. God damn.
Well, we had high hopes for this series. It is only game number 1, but Trent, I don't think there's much we could say about this game that hasn't already been said.
Yeah, no, just good Meepo game. They got to find an answer for this. They or just ban it first phase. But when someone second picks Meepo and he still runs all over you like that, the Abaddon was a nice touch too, and the Silencer as well. Just nothing too crazy. There's no like insane combos on the side of Faceless. They didn't even have like very good initiation at all. Like if they had fallen behind, that could have been a problem. But Jabs was able to get fully up into the double Dragonlance Meepo, Blink Dagger, and then he just became the initiation and hit like 3 right in a row that they needed to just end the game.
Here's a fun fact. There was only 2 kills for Execration, and everybody on the team died at least once with the exception of the Vengeful Spirit somehow. So
the one person who like gives benefits when they die.
Yeah. An interesting stat, not that any of you care. Game 1 is under and in the books now. Yeah, I can't really... Not much else to say, folks. We'll jump into a break, and hopefully game number 2 is a bit better for in terms of, I don't know, I guess closeness, competitiveness. Regardless, we'll wait and see how it turns out. Game number 2, right around the corner. Stick around, guys.